Billy, you so crazy.
Yo, what's cracking? What's brackin'? It's your boy, Billy, you so crazy, and we back, and we back, and we back, and we back with another one. Y'all read the title, so you already know what I'm doing. This is Mac Lethal, Jack, and Olive. All right, this was suggested, requested by my guy, Bob O. Shout out to Bob O, man. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for being a part of the Crazy Pack. Bro, I did read your Twitter DM. Look, man, let me just tell you something, that I am glad that my videos were able to bring you and your family through a very tough time. Like, receiving those type of messages really means a lot to me. For real, like, I really do appreciate your support. And for one, you know, this is the reason why we try to keep it clean here, because you never really know who's watching. So to know that, you know, your 9-year-old kid watches me and enjoys and does the intro, that's dope, man. That really is dope. But outside of that, if you are new to watching me, welcome. Please be a part of the So Crazy family by hitting that subscribe button. Comment down below what you want to see me react to next, and I have it up for you when I get the chance. If you want it done a whole lot faster, you can become a Crazy Pack member like my guy Bob O. But you don't have to. That's only if you want to. All right, I have to put that disclaimer out there because some people think that you have to. You do not have to. All right, you don't have to. You can still put it in the comment section. Now we'll get to it. All right. It's a new year, new computer setup, new office setup, all the above. So we got new equipment. So we're gonna be pushing these videos out the way that I used to before I killed my laptop. Like, I literally killed my laptop pushing videos out like crazy. But anyways, that's a story for another day. Enough talking, y'all. Let's get straight into this. It's been a while since I listened to Mac Lethal.
Songs about my grandparents.
Okay. It's always good, you know, if your grandparents are still alive, be sure to go hug them and tell them that you love them. The only one that's left for me and my family is my grandmother. My grandfather passed away. My other grandfather, I never met him, so I don't really know, but I know that he passed away. So, you know, if you are still fortunate to have your grandparents in your life, my great-great-grandmother, she just recently passed away a couple months ago. You know, be sure to just give them a hug and tell them you love them. Call them, check up on them. You never know.
I know in life I won't be satisfied unless I live my life with you. Don't wanna live one single day apart. I hope I die before you do. I know in life I won't be satisfied unless I live my life with you. Don't wanna live one single day apart. I hope I die before you do.
His name was Jake O'Brien. He was 17. Her name was Olive Finn. She was everything to him. She never even knew him till he walked up to her with a bouquet of petunias and a heart so pure. And she was so pretty. He thought she was the prettiest girl in Kilkenny. He saved every penny that he had working on the train tracks so he could buy a ring for her when he came back. And he dropped to his knee, said, "You could marry any man in Ireland, madam, but it's got to be me." But when she said no, he felt he had to go, so he traveled to America on a ferry boat. But
wait a minute, so he proposed to her and she said no? Oh, that is hard right there. I like recovering from that. Ooh.
Then there was the void, cause she just couldn't live without him. She was sick without him, so she filled out immigration papers and showed up on his doorstep 30 days later and said
I know
yes.
in life I won't be satisfied unless I live my
Now that is an amazing story. That is an amazing story. Wow.
life with you. Don't wanna live one single day apart.
But 30 days is a long time, so that was definitely meant to be, because he could have moved on. But if it was real love, probably not that fast.
Don't wanna live one single day apart. I hope I die before you do.
Yeah, they had 4 kids over 14 years and protected each one from the poor thing's fears and protected each other from the city. It was so cruel. In the backyard, watch the summer weather grow cool. And it was so pretty when fall came and transformed the whole entire city. And there was so much love within them that Olive said to Jake, "I'ma stay with you forever on one condition. We're passionate lovers. Every night we sleep with our backs to each other. We're half of each other. And I don't want to sleep one night of my life knowing you aren't next to me hogging half of the covers. Promise me you'll let me die first, cause I just couldn't live without you. I'd be sick without you. I'd be a devastated lunatic without you. You want to make my life perfect? This is how to.
I know in life I won't be satisfied unless I live my life with you. Don't wanna live one single day apart. I hope I die before you do. I know in life I won't be satisfied unless I live my
This is actually a pretty dope story. This is a pretty dope story.
life with you. Don't wanna live one single day apart. I hope I die before you do.
They got old, 80 plus years, and this was true love, not a date was unclear, cause this was true friendship. So even when the kids went to college, they kept the romance polished. Jake plus Olive, knifed in the backyard oak tree. Lemonade, salad, butterscotch, roast beef. You know that old saying, pick your poison? Well, Olive was a smoker, and Jake, he was smoke free. So when it came down to it, lung cancer, chest tube, draining all the fluid. Olive on her deathbed, look him in the eyes, but she didn't even say a thing, cause he already knew it. She closed her eyes and then she went through it. Her last few breaths were like Irish folk music. He told the people at the funeral that they were happy that you knew us, and covered Olive's casket in petunias. And then he went home. He didn't feel quite right sleeping there alone. He was half of a hole, cracked in the soul. He sat there alive, but his passion was dull. He missed Olive, and he was so sick without her, couldn't live without her. So he gave his final will to his neighbors, fell ill and died exactly 30 days later. The immigrants.
Wow. 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 That is a story. That is a story. Wow. I am shook all the way. Wow. So that was Mac Lethal, Jake, and Olive. Whoa, that was a story, man. Shout out to my guy Bob O for putting me onto that. Good storyteller, very good storyteller. That was a great story. You guys be sure to tell me, like, how did your grandparents ever tell you how they met? Like, put it in the comment section. Let me know. I definitely want to hear how they met. To be honest, I've never asked my grandparents how they met. So, well, I only have one here now, so I guess I'd have to ask her while she's still here. But yeah, you guys be sure to let me know, how did your grandparents meet? Was it something like this, or was it something completely different? Man, woo, that was a great story. If you guys enjoyed this reaction, please give the video a thumbs up. Comment down below which one to see me react to next. Follow me on all my social media links are right there. Send me a message on any one of those. It all works the same. Don't forget, if you want to become a Crazy Pack member, just hit the link that's at the top of the description. Shout out to my guy Bob O. It is me, it is your guy, it is your friend, Billy You So Crazy, and I see you on the next video, man. I'm out this day.